Right. While I'm doing the final checks on Twitter, making sure it's all gone out on the Twitter. Hello. Let's make sure it's all gone out on the Twitters. No, tablet first. Close that. Everything's moving. Stop. Twitching. Bastard. Tablet, why do you have to be so slow? Yeah, I think the tablet is starting to grow on the last legs. That, or I need to remember to turn the thing off more often. Right. Everything's... Where is that? I need to open that up and... Otherwise I'm going to go to notifications that are several days old. Right. Switch to game proper and do that. And also actually make sure that the orders is coming through. It's coming through. Yep. Alright, good. Good. Making sure I can actually hear the audio. Yay! Good. I actually ended up getting quite the decision today, what to actually stream. Because tomorrow, as a continuation on, I'm going to be streaming more Abyssal Craft. More of the Minecraft mod with Lovecraft. Because I have done the digging and I have made preparations, so I have something. So I actually have something to actually do tomorrow. But it requires. It is going to require a lot more. Well, basically the chances of me getting to... I'm probably going to be able to get to the first dimension. That's probably it. Because there's 4 dimensions. I know how to get to all 4 of them. Getting to the first dimension is going to be a giant pain in the ass, because it requires a resource that is as rare as emeralds, apparently. Because it really is very irritating when there's the mod thing that always goes, it's as rare as emeralds. It's yeah, the reason why emeralds are rare is because if you dug them up with the regularity as diamonds, it would break the in-game economy. It would break trading. Hence the reason why they're exceedingly rare, like 1 per chunk. Is simply because if they were as mathematically able to find as regular as diamond, then it would break the in-game economy. So having them as rare as emeralds is actually a giant pain in the ass, because that's corallium. Yeah, I should save all this ranting tomorrow, because I've done a lot of digging and I know how to get to everywhere, but getting the first key, oh good buggery. It's basically the mod doesn't get into full traction until we get to the first dimension, and it's probably gonna take tomorrow's stream plus the week after stream before I even get there, or even have the resources to even get there, because it's going to require finding lots of corallium, which is apparently a pain in the ass, and then doing rituals, and then getting blaze rods, and then getting even more blaze rods, because I'm probably going to need, at minimum I'm going to need 6. But then there's the thing, I have to spend a lot of time defeating the shadow monsters to get yeah, it's going to take frigging ages. I thought I'll be able to get through like get to the first or second, get to like the second dimension. I might even get to the bloody first one. Yeah. The mod based on exploration turns out it's a pain in the ass. But I should say that for tomorrow. But yeah, I was debating whether to stream this or stream something else, because I have worked out the 4 games I will be streaming over the time, or at least the three games that I will be adding to the list to have the regular cycle of streams over the Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's going to be this, World of Tanks, and RimWorld. I've always been meaning to do an actual RimWorld gameplay series, and I spent, if you followed on the Twitter, I spent a while actually working out how to do one. But like many of the other sort of extended gameplay series, it's got a pain in the ass to make. So I shelved the idea and said, screw it, I'll stream it instead. So yeah, RimWorld is going to be one that's going to be added to the list of streamings. Eventually, I think I'm coming down with something. I don't know why. I've been feeling a bit weird. So yeah, so that's the housekeeping stuff done. Yeah, so it's streaming again tomorrow for the Abyssal Craft, and RimWorld is still on the list. Yeah, that's the main reason why it's whenever there's a mod that says it's the rarity of Emerald. It's like that's especially something that's this important. I have to find 9. I have to mine out 9 Corallium gems, and then with those 9, get them into a combination that makes 9, either 3 threes, like 3 threes or something, and make that into a Corallium block, break that, and get Corallium pearl, and then that pearl is used for a ritual. I need to have 2 for the actual crafting of the key, and another one for RimWorld. And then I need another one for a ritual to make into a transmutation gem, which I don't know. I have to do some reading on the rituals because I have to get magic to do it, to ping it, to make it. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, but the thing with RimWorld as well is like these narrative series, like the long form series I was going to do at some point, it's not going to be a 3-person Crashland. It's going to be I am Rich Spot who decides to go out into the universe and set up a land, and people come to me for stuff, which is going to be slightly more. Well, I'm going to have a lot of. It means I'm going to give myself a lot of control over the initial character, but that's only one person. That's only one person. Everything else is entirely random, and I'm going to do it on base builder difficulty rather than the easiest difficulty or the hardest one. So yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, this isn't really anything about madness. It's the fact that I have to go off, dig a big hole, and literally look for something. The thing is, it's not even the sort of thing where it's. Yeah, well, whatever one it is the Glitter World starter person. It's the one where you start with lots and lots of money, but it's you have to basically do the entire research tree by yourself, or start off with low skills, and then you have to start. You start off by yourself, but with a lot of cash. I think it's like Glitter World Adventurer or something like that. That's the actual thing. That's the actual thing for that one. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that one on Tuesday, because I think after going to Blog Awards and then going to this, bit of a tonally discordant, really. Going from, oh yeah, look, happy blogs, blog, happy blog death heresy. It's a bit tonally discordant. So I'm probably going to do RimWorld instead. So it's yeah, funsies. Yeah, it really is getting quite strange to the point where I'm only really planning on 2 video series at the moment. The comic book series I am doing, at the current ratio, it's basically I put out 1 video before MCM and that's it. So, and I have about 9 to do. Well, probably more than that actually. There's a pile somewhere. I've got 8. Yeah, I could do 1 every 2 weeks and still do that. I might actually just make it 2 weeks. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I played RimWorld. I played a ton of it before. Played a ton of it before it went to Steam. Played a ton of it when it came to Steam, and I haven't touched it in a couple of months. So it's yeah, because pretty much the early 2 video series I'm considering at the moment is the comic book review one, which is more dependent on me actually getting the scripts written more than anything else. Yeah, and the Netflix and Will. I'm going to bring that back at some point, and I'm going to go back and start off with the one I said I was going to do, the Sky Captain of the World of Tomorrow. I'm going to start off with that one. It's a bit weird doing it in Halloween, and I was kind of planning to do a Halloween series, doing like Netflix horror movies, and then decided against it. There was one which seems very good. I'm saving that till next year. So, yeah. So the Netflix and Will stuff is going to be coming back on the first week of November. Even though that's going to be the time I'm going to be writing up MCM. It's going to be fucking madness. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be that. Although I did say I was going to do a long form Blade Runner thing. So I found the DVD. I bought the DVD at Sainsbury's, and with Blade Runner 2049 getting a good review, and with Josh's review now out now, go read the view. Plug. Yeah, with that our review out now, I might do a long form review of it because it's neo noir, and I love me some noir. The noirist is what I am. Noirist is what I am. So. Yes, the ideas of Chiaroscuro and the Fatales and the doomed hero of torment. I love me some noir, so I'm probably going to do a long form thing about that. Might not do a long story review because I will end up spending months on that, especially with the theories around it. Probably just go on a stylistic talk about it. Because if I start talking about the stories, I'm going to spend probably about a couple of months talking about, oh look, androids, evolution of AI, which is tad time consuming. Anyway, we're going to get on to playing this. One thing of note is that while I was playing off stream, I leveled up to rank 4. It does nothing. It just means I have the next level of in advancements, these ones, unlocked. Most of them I don't want or don't really need, like multi-melter masteries, removes points multi-melters. I don't use them. Or battle axes or power fists. Power fists will be quite good. But the first thing I'm going to get first is the combi bolter, which is actually going to be that one. So I'm probably going to get that, and then get on the way to having a veteran traitor. But it requires 65, and then another 65, and then 260. I only have 82, so I can get on the way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other real one I want is to get that one. That requires 160, because that's the top tier armor, the demon forged armor, which gives you plus 30 armor, plus 1 whole second in armor regen, and plus 30 toughness. So it's yeah. So I've leveled up and got precisely nothing because everything is fucking expensive. Although it does mean now I can technically unlock the veteran classes once I have the about 300 to 400 AP is required to get it. But once I get it, I'll be using the shit out of it, and it's usually going to be the veteran class or Havoc class. Going through there. I've seen the use of autocannons now. I've seen the use of autocannons, which is because it's slower firing, but it also means I have range. It basically means I can snipe with that, kinda. It's kind of a long rifle range. But also another thing that happened, I opened a 500 box and got the muzzle brake I wanted. So I might end up opening a couple of 500 boxes instead, because the 500 boxes have the stuff I actually want, which is usually stuff involved in the guns, like the muzzle, because I got that out of a 500 one, which reduces vertical recoil, which means I can snipe quicker. And there was a match where that actually came in useful. When I sat on the far end, annoying the hell out of people coming out of an APC. 'Twas fun. 'Twas fun. Oh yeah, and I've also got a a knife skin. It's no different to the normal knife. It's just it looks dark. It's basically a carbon fiber knife. It's the same stats as the other one. It's just the alternative skin for that. It's just it looks like a carbon fiber knife. Yeah. Well, at the moment the normal boxes is basically anything above. No, wrong thing. The store button. Anything above the. It's basically 500 get stuff relatively regularly. 3,000 is stuff that's powerful, but kind of stuff I don't want. The 12,000 stuff is basically stuff I will never use. Because the 12,000 stuff is usually stuff is pretty much stuff around swords and axes and stuff. So I might just keep it to the 3,000s and 500s instead. Because that has the stuff I actually want. Because most of the pickups are melee, and I don't need melee. I want stuff for guns. But I'm saving me wreck at the moment to get a combi bolter, because that I actually want. Because that seems fun. Because it's a bloody sub, and I like my subs. I prefer a shotgun. I prefer a shotgun, but the plasma launcher is almost as almost as satisfying. Yeah, I might get that for the sub. I might get that for the sub to 2x scope. Put it to the mid-range. Something along those lines. Yeah. Well, part of the good thing with this is that pretty much all of the stuff that comes out of the loot boxes is sort of additional stuff. So, yeah, it's just, well, and also with this one, it's a lot of it is melee. There's a very heavy melee focus on this one, which works fine. The actual mechanics of it works fine. I've got into every now and then I get into a decent sword fight on a European server. Just with my ping usually 140, it's usually a shit fight. So I usually just don't bother and just have a big gun and suicide. That is usually my tactic, because I'm usually carrying the plasma launcher. It's usually just kamikazeing and suiciding on the guy. It's usually a better tactic, and it counts as a suicide, so they don't get the XP. That's the one good thing about doing martyrdoms. It counts as a suicide. It's like, oh, but you lose your XP. It's like, yeah, but they don't get it either. They can't level up on my death because I just shoot myself. It's kind of a dickish way of getting around it. It's yeah. And the one thing I've realised in a couple of matches, there's one map. I can't remember what it was, but it's one that came up a lot when I was playing yesterday. The tank is delicious on those maps. I can basically lock down one entire door with a tank. It's great. I worked out how to do that. It's fantastic. I think I killed like 6 people. It's fucking great. It certainly is a way of locking down another. I think I know this one. This one, yeah, this is the reigning one. This one's alright. This one's pretty good. C is the shit fight a lot of the time, because there's a lot of small corridors. C is a shit fight to get, because there's a lot of small corridors. Especially with me, prone to ooh, mid-fight, let's go. Yeah, it is the shit fight. Doesn't seem to be any vehicles around B. Alright, fine. Doesn't seem to be any vehicles around B. I'll just go for my longbow. Go for my longbow from here and shoot a couple of dudes from here. Because B is going to be... B's in the way, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, B's in... Oh, that way. B's on the way. So... I don't know why, my eyes have been really dark today. Yeah. Ah! See, B is the pain in the arse one if we lose it, because B is the one that, if they have B, they can have a direct range to our spawn a lot of the time. And so that usually ends up being a giant pain in the arse. Right. Suppose everyone fighting. Bigger squads? Ooh, big squad. I'll join that. Where they're fighting? Right, I guess we're just going to do a run for B then. Which is a good tactic. It's just I kind of got overwhelmed. Right, hello. Let's get their attention. Get eyes on you. Put one down the corridor. Can't see anyone there. Spook 'em. No one? Right, okay. Go round and help be the suppressing. A is the one that usually ends up being the pain in the ass. Ooh, ooh, hello, hello, hello. Hold there, hold there, hold there. Dang. Yup. Right. Gunnery, you start jumping about on the gunners. I saw that. Where are you? Is there someone there? Got him. Right, okay. Found him. Ugh. Right, so we got the position. Can't see anything yet. No, it's... A's fine. They always get concerned over A. As long as you have the Overwatch, then you should basically have early warning. No one there. Oh. Got him. So how many at sea? Feck all. That's the problem. Everyone swarms to one position. As soon as one position starts going down, everyone swarms to it. There was another one. I made a living just sitting on A at one point in one of the other maps. Ah, I saw you. God, you're bloody camouflaged. Why is everything so dark? There you are. Right, you can get him. You got a gunner. Or you got a machine gun. Right. Anything? Anything? Ooh! Saw something. Saw something. Right, that's down. Oh. Right, got him. Deal with that. You don't want to go to the... Right, there we go. Anyone else want somebody? All the APCs are down, so they should be having a fight, even getting close. I ain't moving. Have that thing come round the corner, I'll blow it a hole in it. Cool. Hello. There we go. That way. Saw him. Alright, do some reversing. And 3-point Jerry. Right, forward. Yeah, I'm on my way. See if there's any fight to had. Causing a little nuisance of myself at B. Miss me. Alright. Need to get bloody line of sight. Got him. Got you as well. Someone else there. Careful, careful. Whoops. Sorry. I was aiming for the other guy. Oh, hello. Where are you shooting from? Oh, you're up there. Right, hello. I heard clinking clanking. Yep. Fine, if you're going to cause that much of a bloody thing about A, I'll bring the tank then. Right. Any APCs? Any APCs at all? No. Right, okay. They'll mass C soon, yeah. I'll with them on that tactic, so that's going to be a problem. Right, let's... straight down the corridor. Saved your ass. God damn it. Squish. You can't hide from a tank the entire bleeding time. I know you're just there to cause a nuisance, but I'll just get rid of you. So note to self, even at 2 miles an hour, I can just roll over some guy. Right, stick your head out. Stick your head out. I see you there. Alright, I'll have to get in the thick of it at some point. Let's see if the guy has wise enough to stay behind cover. Hello! Is that one of ours or one of yours? Hello. Right, there we go, that's that dealt with. Shoot you, put a shell square in your chest. I'll just get rid of that. Just get rid of that. Well, that's destroyed. I see you there. I see you as well. Where are you? Right. I racked up a lot of kills at the end there. That was a surprisingly good placement of the tank. That suddenly went to 12. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. It's the beginning of that. It's like I felt out of my depth. Wow. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Right, I racked up the kills in that last one. Right. Bloody hell, went from 8 to 9. Got a whole 1,000 in wreck. Sweet. Cool. Is anyone actually playing that? Ooh, people are. I'll play. Yeah. I think it all depends on the final kill shot. Because I think with most people it takes about 2 shots to kill them. If you like square him in the chops, then yeah. But yeah, I got really into playing the Tyranid mode because it's yeah, because it's also layer 1. Right, okay, this is one with objectives. It's gonna be fun. After my who should I pick? Who should I pick? Picking the heavy, picking the normal heavy, picking the gunnery. It's probably the best one to do. Wait, am I fucking the? Why am I the one to set the bloody thing? I'm kind of hoping to actually join a match rather than be in one while I start one. They're saying there's 7 people, so there should be more people here. Hopefully. I really actually hope there was actually more people playing this mode, because you can get a ton of XP. But it's almost impossible unless you have like 4 people. No. I'll rejoin. No. Yes, quit. I want to join a match, not make my own. Yes, join and fight. Join the 3 that's there, even though one of them is still probably me. I really like playing the Tyranid mode. Ooh, back in the North American one. So it's hopefully joining rather than getting in. If I was making my own, it would be one of their Frankfurt servers. There again.
They come for us! Fools, prepare!
Ooh, joining. Son of a... Was it broke? No, just being stupid. Christ. Yeah. When it decides to have a disconnect, it really decides to have a very awkward moment. I haven't really had that much trouble with disconnects. Just a game that is, yeah. Most of the player bases in North America. Server issues are a pain in the arse or something in Europe. Yeah. Yeah. At least I still connect a lot of the time and just have bad ping. I think it's pretty much what you would come to expect from a game about this size. the thing you wouldn't expect for it is something like Call of Duty or Battlefield to have server issues, but that doesn't happen in this modern day and age. Oh wait. So complaining about the couple of disconnects I occasionally have, at least the game actually, at least the online component actually works. It's almost kind of topical considering the next version of Call of Duty is coming out in a couple of weeks. That's going to be an absolute fun time. Actually, it'll be quite interesting to actually see how the players react to that one, because it's going back very much to its roots, very kind of mechanical way of doing things. So it'll be very interesting to see how it reacts. Yeah, well, the European servers are in Frankfurt, so it's 1 hour plus. So for them, it's already past. It's coming towards midnight. But for America, it's like 7 in the evening. This is part of the reason I'm always quite surprised that our big viewerships are usually around 10 o'clock, about 10 o'clock UK time. Wait, what was it? I wasn't paying attention. No, I am not squad leader. I am not squad leader. Fuck off. No. No. I'm not going to bother being squad leader. All the other 3 can go off and join the other one. Wait, is this supremacy again? Ooh! Damn, it's from the other end. Yeah, this is the one I had fun last time, because if you spawn at this end, at the northern end, you can get a tank, drive it up to here, to the gate towards B, there, right there. Drive to the gate at B, literally just sit the tank side on, so you have the side gun, the number 4 or 5 gun, pointing at usually number 4, so you're actually pointing forward, so if you need a quick escape you can go round and straight up to C. So you can point the gun straight down the corridor, point the gun straight up there, and then bomb the buggeries. It's fun, it's great. It's very fun, but it only really works there. Alright, go for C. Yes, I understand. I was like, no, because I'm streaming. Oh, annoy the shit out of everyone. I'm going to be talking to a chat that you can't see. Right, I guess everyone's doing a run for C then. Problem with the Eldar can basically swoop in at any point. Because the big pain in the arse thing is when they hunker down in one of these places, it usually ends up being a very big annoyance. No, I'm going to go for a different one. I'm going to go for the Marine, because I need some speed. Right, where are you lot going? Travel as a team, outgun them. The one advantage we have against the Eldar is we can outgun them by a huge margin. Move forward tactically. Right. Covering. You cover. You cover. You make the run. You take that side. I take this side. No surprises. Last thing we need is surprises, especially from the Eldar, because they're speedy motherfuckers. Alright, you cover, make the run, make the run, make the run. Alright, get into the cover. Because one thing we can do is cause a significant annoyance from up here. Problem is we can get shot in the arse fairly expediently. Oh shit, someone's here. Someone's up here. Someone's up here. I heard that. Someone's either right below us, or I mean, I can hear that. Because for the Eldar, you have to use every advantage you can, because they will take every advantage of your weaknesses as well, which is usually speed and range. They'll shoot the shit out of you before you notice. Right. How's B? Is B okay? B is okay. Doesn't seem to be any problem. So, hop. Right. Don't want to have any surprises when I get down here. Right. Last thing that needs to happen is to have some surprises. One. Seems to be okay. Everything seems to be alright that end. Swoop. Ah shit, I am right in the firefight. Saw that. Oh god, that is gonna start spawning on me. Alright, use the high ground while I got the advantage. Stay down. Give me eyes. I can get a shot on him. If you can give me the eyes. Damn it. Right, well, my position is definitely compromised. If that didn't give away my location, nothing fucking will. No. Right, surprisingly still no one's noticed us. Right, thanks for that. Right. We're gonna get. Whoever that gunnery is on that middle turret, stay there. This is why having eyes is always a good thing. Surprisingly, no one's actually noticed me up here. I'm yelling like a madman and still no one's actually come to kill me. Huh. That didn't give away my position.
Contact!
Oh shit, I saw the shadow. I saw the shadow. Coming for me. Still no one's actually coming for me. I'm sitting on there. Well, someone's trying to do the annoying shots off. Still no one's seen me. Or no one's bothered to come get me.
They cannot hide from chaos!
Shh.
Contact!
Hello. Right, he's coming for me. Or not. Christ, they just run the fuck away. Interesting. Interesting. There you are. Well, they finally noticed where I am. Oh.
They cannot hide from chaos! Hostile armor! Power music! They bring a tank!
See, this is the reason why it's always good to have bees. Yeah, well, considering I've killed a couple of people, you would think they would do the... I'm basically fucking boned. I am like a snot's hair away from getting my ass blown off. Well, at least some people have joined me up here. Right. While no one's looking. Requipped. That was piss all armor. Oh, there's piss all. I'm in here. Hello. Hello. Damn it! Oh, it's those flying bastards. Is really are the ones you got to look out for. I put a couple of shots at him though. Hopefully someone else took him down. Those grenades are a pain in the ass with the flyers, because they can literally just do bombing runs. That worked out better than I expected. That really worked out better than I expected. Yeah. Only one kill, but it was basically this fucking sniper spot, so... Yeah. That's the one slightly annoying thing, is that the only real support class that's really given goodness to in the game at the moment is medics. That's always a pain in the ass.
Stand fast! Hold positions! We are winning!
Well, seems to be a okay, C's on the run. Fuck it, no. Let's get annoying. Hello. Someone gonna drive me? least it's only C. C is relatively easy to attack as long as you swarm the thing. It's the one issue with C. Hello, no, you're staying right fucking here. Go on. At least that is now considered suiciding, so they don't actually get the XP for it. Or actually, no, probably the reason why they changed it is because they get the XP for destroying the vehicle anyway. So, that's really useful. But yeah, C is usually the pretty easy one to attack, because you can do them... I think it might be the first time to actually use the machine gun, actually. Might be the time to use it. Might actually be the time to use it. And swarm the bastards on C. Or not. Someone did it for me. Yeah. Right. They seem to be speeding around on their vehicles now, which is a bit of an annoyance. Anything? No. Right. Use C to get to the high ground. If I can get to... Is there an easy way to see? Well, someone just did a fucking somersault in an APC. Hang on. Okay, bye. Is there an easy way to get up to C from here? Because if there is, I don't know. It is a pain. Alright, use the cover. Hello? Oh. Oh, shit. Shit. Fucking APC's coming around the corner. Get in. Right, high ground. Get some covering fire on the spot. I saw that. Where are you going? I don't want to get too close with this guy, because this guy can't take close quarters. Anything? No. Right. Oh, right, so they're going for... So you've got a couple of flyers going for A. Stay down, flyboy. What to do is make sure B doesn't go down. I'm gonna have big trouble coming my way soon enough if that flyboy has any brains. Don't care, as long as B doesn't fall, we're all in the clear. Cool, you got the right idea. Oh, hello. Right, he knows where I am, and knows who I am. Damn it! Motherfucker. Yeah. That fly one is built around bloody flying. Yeah, as long as B doesn't go down, it's all cushy. Yeah, done. Ooh. That was close. Bottom rank is I'm kind of used to having the to the low ranking now, because I'm much better as a spotter, but you don't really get much XP as a spotter. Yeah, well, it's kind of part of their class. It's kind of part of their class because they're also the class where their flying unit can glide as well. You basically fly. It's basically you can jump up to a point and basically just hover at one particular point and basically just fly about. So that class is basically built around flying about, but is even like before, about 4 or 5 plasma shots straight like from the rifle straight into his chest puts him down. So they're still weak. They can fly around and do literal bombing runs on you, which is a pain in the ass. But it's yeah, they're still squishy. They're still very squishy. It actually is surprisingly how well balanced this actually is, considering there's 4 separate classes and it's a free to play with microtransaction mechanics in it. It really is quite surprising how well balanced it actually is. They managed to restrain themselves quite a lot, because this could have become a pay to win pile of crap exceedingly easily, but they actually restrained themselves, which is quite surprising. And it's quite good that the jetpack mechanics, a lot of the time is usually quite specialized. A lot of the time, it's still very situational, same as all the other ones, like the las cannon and stuff like that. Go for the usual. How are we doing? Bugger all. Oh, this might be a while. This might be a while. But yeah, for all the complaining people always do about the Eldar are actually alright. Against us, it's a pain in the ass, because it's the fight. One of the tactics of us fighting against the Eldar is basically the mechanics of the higher ground. Is basically the mechanics of the high ground. Because they can fly, the higher ground is essentially infinite. It doesn't matter how many layers of you go up, they can just fly over you and shit on you and shoot you from space. Well, everyone's doing a run for it. Anyone got an APC? No? There we go. Gunneries. Hello. Goodbye. Just shoot them a couple of times and get their attention. So come hither. Come hither, hither. Why does everyone end up fighting around C? Right. You deal with that. Why do we need... I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you too. Stay down, squishy man. Bring him out in the open. Turns out that having 3 APCs actually turned out quite well. Because we needed 3 APCs because one of them got blown up rather quickly. Thank fuck for the tank though, that tank saved our ass. Yeah, I saw you. Well, there's a melter around somewhere, around back. Saw you. Saw you as well. Put him down. Bang, bang, bang. Stay dead. Cool, you got that. Well, C's almost done. I saw you. There you go. Thank you. Careful, careful. Don't run them down. Don't run them down. You drive me. I'm better in the gunneries. Yeah. Considering this was an APC, that got the shit knocked out of it. Doing rather well. That's it. 2 kills and an assist. Not bad. Kind of shows gunnery is kind of my position. Not that way, not that way, not that way, not that way. Immediate left. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Wait, where the fuck are we? Oh god, this is a rather inopportune place. Because their fucking spawn is nearby. Cheers, bub. Actually, no, it's our spawn. Eh, cool. Okay, fuck it. I'm going for A then. Fuck. Just looked like I saw someone. That confused the shit out of me. Huh? Oop. Well, that stung a little bit. Smooth. Nicely done. Working as a team. That's how. This is how it's done. Work as a team, clearing out everything bit by bit. I'll get in. Drive me. Oh, well, no, you gotta take the long way round. Gotta take the long way round. Thanks. That. Well, fucking. You fucking jammed it as well. Oh, cheers. Oh, there we go. Come on. Throw him out the back entrance. Throw him out the back entrance and I'll put a couple of rounds in him. Sorry. I saw a shimmer. Get between the pipes. Really put the body thing in an awkward position. Right, way round, way round, way round. Right, we're gonna go all the way around B. Fuck it. I'm just gonna pick up some gear and take the high road. Can't go that way. Gradient's too high. Nice spot there. Hi. See you. That was all tingly. Need to get a decent shot up to that bloody high ground. Excuse me. Hello. Ooh, almost worked. Deal with that. I can't fire that close quarters. Right. At least no one's taking the high ground again. Not anymore, I suppose. I can hear clingy clanging of swords. Where's that? Give them it. Got rather pensive considering it's Ooh, that stung. Oh. Across the hard ground. Right, are we going to stop getting shot in the arse? Oh, hello. I see you. Well, I've winged him. Nice. Fuck. Oh, the fucking tank got me. I was wondering what the bloody hell that was. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty good that they actually managed to get that. I need to actually learn to read the bloody chat more. Yeah, it's pretty good that they did that. And so this is actually a Promethean mine then. Okay. I was wondering about that. Always the lore is always something I'm quite soft. Oh, I see tank. I see tank. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing Prometheum is one of the core substances of the lore then, where it has the like the as it usually goes, the unobtainium of the realm. There's that tank. That tank that's going to be causing a nuisance. Yeah, I just went for the Ultramarines and that was pretty much it. And I only collected a couple of figures and that was pretty much as far as it went. It's kind of shows why the figures was always never that much of a boon for Games Workshop, and why the Games Workshop sort of cash dimmed out. I bought like 2 sets of figures and that was it. I just started playing the games. I'm the modern one that they ascribed to a lot of the time now. I'm the kind of I'm fuck's sake, is anyone fucking anyone? Great. Okay, so they're swarming the point then. Shot straight in the ass.
Ready to break the word of chaos.
Right, someone's got that sniper position again. Someone gonna heal me? Thank you. I need to clear out that sniper. Oh. Oh, there's a bit of wall right just there. That explains that then. Let's make sure he's dead. I heard that, I heard that, I heard that, I heard that, I heard that. Oh. Cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Double downs! Come on, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. I've got double downs. Come on, come on, come on. Brother! Help me! Thank motherfuckery.
Your aid is appreciated.
Medical, 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 medical. Ah. Thank you. 'Twas on the verge of death. Yeah, I was much more around. I was much more in the realms of the speed and range with the because the Ultramarines one I had was the jet troopers, but much more the realms of just speeding straight through. So it's basically just bouncing in and shooting a bunch of people and just getting either shoot them at range with high-powered artillery, which was never really good for numbers, because that stacked up the numbers usually against my favour. It's like, I want a lot of tanks, and then it's the usual thing of yeah, I'm the kind of guy that is that either just bombards the entire area or just speeds in and then just speeds in, jumps behind cover, and just keeps maintaining fire. I think that was, yeah. I think that probably came from the history I had with things like Command and Conquer, going around with V2s and artilleries rather than the going for the mammoth tanks. The kind of guy that sort of stealths around, punches through the wall, and then just shoots. Yeah. Yeah, because there used to be there used to be a Games Workshop place nearby. I think I used to know one of the guys that worked there. But yeah, we spent a lot of time there. There used to be a Games Workshop place near where I lived. But then, oh, we're fighting the orcs this time. First appearance by them tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of started thinking about going through that sort of thing, but then I think through oh, hold the line. Oh shit, we're defending. Yeah, it was when I started playing Dawn of War, where the big final boss thing at the end is basically a Titan, and as soon as I saw that, I just went, I want that, and then went, no, you're not allowed to use them in matches. So why? Because they're a piece of shit. Because they're a piece of shit. You're not allowed to use them in matches. So it was, yeah, I think after that I was like, nah, speed, please. Just speed and tanks.
Hold fast a moment, brothers. We defend.
Yeah, hold fast, brothers. Prepare to get shot square in the taint. Because these orcs are a bastard. This is going to be fucking great. I think considering where we are first, probably will. And they've already started with them. Bloody things. Okay. Mid-range. Going for the mid-range already. Mid-range. Get inside. Get upstairs. Whoop. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, okay. Scroll wheel. Keep forgetting I can actually do that. Yeah. Kind of makes... Well, wasn't the original lore... Wasn't the original lore that they were like the pan-dimensional orc... Kind of the same thing as World of Warcraft, the pan-dimensional orcs that that came from the either as a civilization that survived the ages and survived the ages from the Warhammer fantasy and all the Jesus, I don't remember that. All I saw was dust. From Warhammer fantasy, or they were like pan-dimensional ones like Warcraft. Because I remember that because one of the interesting chats I had at MCM a couple of years back was talking to one of the Games Workshop people and how they were basically resetting the lore and basically just having a do-over and saying, "No, we're redoing the lore." Why? Because connecting the fantasy stuff and the 40k stuff is a pain in the ass. So basically just gonna separate the two out entirely. Hey, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, behind cover. Motherfucker. Missed. He's a mage, decides to hide up front. Right. They're settling in for the long haul. Heard the flamethrower. Where was that? That scares me. Flamethrower is my ultimate weakness. Yep, fuck off. I saw you were reloading, and so it's like, nah, I can take the time. I know someone always wants to defend this orcs, who most of the enemies are. Ah, okay. Yeah. Now, if you don't mind, one on the owl. Come on, aim, aim. Aim straight and true. Aim straight and true. Holding her own reasonably well. I'll give him that. I've ninged him. Fuck, come on. Kill him, kill him. Thank you. It's... I tried pulling away and the fucking thing wouldn't work. So we're going... Oh, well, the European ones. Oh, okay. Must just be slow. That, I was pressing the wrong button. It's gonna be one or the other. Incompetence or lag. Right, so I was making a run for it. Saw that. An injury bastard. Got a fucking jump trooper causing a nuisance for himself outside. How many lives have we got left? Oh, wrong button. Holding our own. Oh. This is working out relatively well. We're holding our own on this one. As long as we fight the last breath, everything's gonna be okay. Right. Part of me really wants to see if I can actually arc a shot through the hole over there and through the window. Part of me really wants to see that, but it's sort of thing where if we do, it's gonna get nasty. Right, the number's gonna be dwindling soon. Oh, still 22. Oh, we're doing reasonably well. It's alright. Anyone? I see the numbers. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Fuck you. One, through the window. Through the door. One in the doorway. Whoa, don't cross my line of fire. For God's sake, don't cross my line of fire! Whoa, Jesus. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Ah, shit. I thought... Motherfucker. Yeah, I thought I was going to go over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, things went slightly bad there, right at the end. My hubris was my own defeat. Yeah.
The warp will never be sated.
Yeah. The Necrons always saw me as vampires. It always seemed to me as like vampire lords, because there was a game that was on the PS2 called Primal. It was made by Sony Computer Interactive Europe, SCEE, way back in like 2005, 2006. It had one of the people who was in Xena Warrior Princess in it. She was the lead character, and it was Primal, and one of them was it was basically a pan-dimensional monsters, ooh, spooky, bleh, sort of thing. And one of the races was a vampire aristocrat race, as it was. I like the design of those ones; they were actually really good, because it was like slender, French Renaissance design. It's actually very interesting. I like that. There's a very interesting design, and it's basically they seemed the facial structure and the design of the face, like the very pulled skin sort of face, looked like the Necrons, but the colour was purple rather than green, and they were dressed up in like French Charlesian sort of garb. What is this Skaven? Skaven is from Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it? I can't remember that one. And the tower's dwarves. Thinking about it, it makes sense. But I was one of the spods that played Fire Warrior, so it didn't look like dwarves to me. They looked like techno sort of snipers. Because that's how I played that game. Yeah, I should play that one at some point, because I got Fire Warrior. Although that is from the era of PC, where it's a pain in the ass to get running, because it's the reliance on DivX. No, not DivX. DirectX is a pain in the ass. I have a bunch of stuff from. Yeah, they are from D&D. Because I played DDO. I played Dungeons and Dragons Online for a little bit. I played that for quite a while. I was a thief. Because I like speed, and it turns out a lot of trust is put on me because I'm the one that disarms traps. And it's like, I don't want to be the guy that disarms traps. I want to be a bowman. From that point onwards, in any fantasy game, I will always be the ranger. I tried being the thief. Turns out there's a lot of importance in being the thief, so I decided to not do that. Yeah, well, yeah, it was. Well, it's sort of thing in Fire Warrior, you're not you don't do dwarf things. You're basically a ninja in Fire Warrior, because you go around with a long. You go around ninjaing about with a long rifle, fighting the Lords of Chaos, and then you fight Space Marines, then you go, ooh, look, Chaos, grr, we must have an uneasy alliance with the Space Marines to defeat the Chaos, grr, we stop their blood god, we will defeat you next time, Space Marines, grr. Yeah, as you can tell, the game was shit. The game was terrible. And it's in that era of 3D that looks contemporarily horrendous. It's basically an entire game consisting of the color orange. It's the beginning of the gunmetal grey, the gunmetal craze. But it's the mud brown, slightly brighter. It's the mud brown before it turned dark and murky and covered in shit. So it was yeah. Well, they had. I think DDO had rad people. I think they did, because there was a team quest I constantly wanted to do, but it was like a 5-man team, and I have no friends. Anyway, this is about like 7 years ago. There's probably an old version of D&D or something like that, or it might just be something that they made up for it, or some magic thing. Yeah, well, the thing is. The intro sequence to Fire Warrior tries to bury itself so deep in the lore, and even I knew it was dumb. Because the first room you go into is a room with lots of these interactable panels, where it tells you about the lore of the Tau, and it was all shit. Some of it was all right, but it was basically. It tried, because it was the mid-2000s, it had that whole Yeah. Well, the thing is, this is the sort of thing. It's several years ago now. I think it was rat people. Because the image of rat people that I always think of now is Warhammer thingy. Warhammer Mordenheim is Warhammer Mordenheim, which is the fantasy Warhammer one. Warhammer is the multiplayer one by Focus Home. I never played it. It came out ages before I was reviewing stuff. Otherwise, I would have asked for a copy. Yeah, because I think Mordenheim is finishing up now because they're doing either a sequel or doing another Warhammer Fantasy one. So it certainly seemed like it from the stuff that Focus Home the way that Focus Home seemed to be talking about it. Mordenheim seems to be on the way out. But yeah, sort of the modern image of the Skaven that I remember now is basically the front page of Mordenheim, because it's a rat pirate. That's kind of funny. Yeah. But yeah, because Fire Warrior came out in the mid 2000s, back when sort of Waifu and sort of Asian culture and Japanese culture and all of that ninja-ness was cool. You only have to look towards things like Power Rangers for the same thing, for Power Rangers Samurai, because that was around the same time, and that was a thing that happened. Yeah, because ninjas and samurais were cool, Fire Warrior tried to do the same thing. Yeah. Well, because I spent a lot of time in DDO, basically in the first land. I didn't go anywhere. Because I have the whole completionist mentality, and because I played it like a single player game rather than a multiplayer one. I spent a lot of time in the original land, in the original land, sort of doing all these quests. Trying to 100% and do every single quest in the area before I moved on, and because I think that was the only one that actually had rat people in it. It was a group quest that was only about 2 or 3 quests long. It was a very small one, because most of the rest of them had me fighting kobolds and mer people, something like mer people, like squid people or sewer monsters or something like that. The image I have is like the Victorian image of like the mer people, like slimy with scales and fangs and like Medusa hair or something like that. It was something like that. It's the big story quest line was going into the sewers. And having like stabbing. No, not the sewers, into the old catacombs that are on the outside of town on the beaches. Because you had to fight kobolds to get there. I think a couple of rat people or something like that. And then get yeah, kobolds and the rat people and something else. Crabs, I think it was. Or something equivalent to crabs. Crabs, crustaceans, or some fucking thing. To get into the old altar of the catacombs and fighting and stabbing the squid people. Yeah, I only played it for about 6 months. No, probably less than that. Probably at most 6 months. Because I spent a long time playing it. And then after a while I couldn't be bothered. It's part of the reason why big MMO games are ones that I don't usually play. I don't usually play big MMO games. Part of the reason why, even if World of Warcraft comes along going, hello, we'll pay you to play this thing, I'll probably end up going, I'll play it for about a month, and then probably never play it again. Because I will just get bored. I'll just get bored because I will go off and... Yeah. Well, the thing is, it wasn't necessarily a sewer. It was like an altar that basically was a sewer. Although the side quest that had the rat people in, was the actual sewer level. You went into the sewers of the city to stab the rat people because they were popping up at people's houses and nicking shit. Because I think the rat people were like teamed up with the kobolds or something like that. I don't know, something along those lines. It was Yeah. I, I actually really quite like my time with DDO. I quite like my time with it. It's just I got bored. I got quite bored with it. It's you end up doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Because at least with stuff like, because that's the big problem that MMOs always have, is you end up facing the point of it's the gameplay, it's the gameplay replay cycle. Because for MMOs, it's all about that. You're given a quest, you play the game to get the quest, you get stuff for the quest to do another quest, and it's a cycle of get quest, do quest, get stuff to do quest, and it's that cycle. And because everything was like incremental stat boosts, it's like, oh, it's +2 there or +5 there, and it was all the D&D sort of very mathematical stuff. I just got bored. I just couldn't be bothered. And I really just couldn't be bothered doing that. So that was always the, yeah.
We attack! No mercy! We must have blood!
Ah! Why am I squad command? I don't want to be squad command. Someone else take it. I don't want to be squad leader. First chance I die. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do it now. Redeploy. I'm about 30 seconds into a life anyway, so who gives a shit? I'm doing that one. anything to be put in a point of prominence. Yeah, the thing is that's yeah. The thing is, it was very much the DDO was very much the RPG style game, where it was the getting all the RPG stat boost, incremental changes, all sort of things like that. But for a lot of the I know where they're spawning from now. Oh, I ninged him. I'm just shooting the same spot over and over again. Nowhere near hitting them, but oh shit, I've been noticed, Back, run away, run away. I've been noticed. Yeah, it's very much the RPG thing. It's yeah. One thing is, being squad leader is the one where you put being a squad leader in this is the same kind of thing as being squad leader in Battlefield. You're the one that sets the deploys for where to attack. You give out the bonus XP for setting the attack point, setting the locations and things like that. It's all sort of stuff like that, and I can't be bothered. It's more out of laziness. I can't be bothered. Hello! Anyone gonna deal with the tank? Because the last thing you want is a tank to suddenly turn around and shoot you in the ass. Because that's precisely what it's going to do. It's going to cause a major fucking nuisance for us stuff, and it turns around and shoots us in the fucking ass. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun and get myself some of the heavy artillery.
Tasted my blood.
I know. Yeah, as the phrase goes, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I jumped over a banister. not looking out for tanks. So there were error in judgments. I saw you. I see you. See, this is why you deal with the tank when you start. Because the tank comes around and shoots your APC. Yeah, that is why you deal with the tank. Tank shoots you in butthole. Thank you. Just get him off this bloody hill over here. Alright, see ya. Well, this is going to be my last match anyway, so... This match might go on longer than I anticipated. Nice. I think what we've done here, we're on foot from here on out. Yeah, we're on foot from here on out. Motherfucker. Alright, so we'll be up there already. So... Hi. Come on, aim straight, aim true. What I got up there? I can totally get him to back up. Slightly lower. Alright. Move up. Go round, go round. It's always... I'd sort those guys out. I'm taking the long way around. They have an Overwatch that's being a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright. Well, C's almost taken, which is... First, we can do a resupply. We'll do a run towards. Seems to be off the hill now. So it's time to move up and move forwards. Be careful of the sides. Got shot rather expediently that way. Well, almost had him. Just almost. Right. Forwards. One with low rankings again. Yes. Because generally I'm not actually very good at this game. I'm trying to decide how many actually loot boxes we're actually going to open this time. Fuck that! Going round. They've bolstered up on the walls again. So we've got to shoot them in the bed hole. Right, up there. Hopefully I wing that guy. Right, so they've actually... Let's get some range and take them from my range. This should at least alleviate a few problems. Cool, so I've actually made it in. Alright. Well, I dinged a couple of them. I'm much better with a bloody heavy launch all the time. It really just looks better like this. Yeah, one thing I might actually start trying out is doing additional streaming on Twitch, or co-streaming to Twitch, because there's a few Thank you! Oh, yes. I shall not go peacefully, motherfucker. It's... I will suicide if needs must. And needs often must. Right, how do I get the bloody thing? I can't get the fucking thing from fucking here, fucking motherfucker. Right. Everything's gonna be all monochrome. Twit need healing. Tis need healing. Tis be fucked. Tis be fucked. Tis need healing. Healer? Healing? Healing? Medical dooley-doos? Thanks. Thanks, medic, for not healing me. Not even much point. I can just swarm the bastards now. I wouldn't mind that as well. Not much point. I'll just take a leisurely stroll and go on patrol and start going on patrol. There's only 2 lives left. It's 1 against quite a ton, so yeah, just start picking them off. I'll start going on patrol taking in the scenery, having a look about. Should be easy enough to wipe them all out easily. Wow. Everything seems to have slowed down. Where are they? Oh, they're all upstairs, that's why. Oh, dinged him. Jesus, fucking easy up, easy up. Oh, they're not here. Cheeky sods.
Hold steady! The ultimate point is almost ours! The gods smile on us!
Right.
We have won!
Yeah, pretty low on the thing. Oh. That was interesting. Right, past midnight, pretty much done. I guess I get my sleeping pattern in order for the weekend. For I keep saying RTX. I keep saying EGX instead of RTX. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, so I'm going to that over the week. Let us first get a loot drop, and spent would be earned. What, 6, 7? Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get from a superior loot box. It's hopefully some sort of gun add-on, because I'm more likely to use them than anything else. Oh, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Fuck. Repair converter. Increases durability regen for 4 swords. Yay! For a thing I don't use. Actually, no, is 4 swords blue or the purple ones? Can't remember. Well, it's good to have a look anyway. Yeah. It's Psi converter. Runes. Runes? No. 4 swords? Yeah, okay. Life steal and repair converter. Back. Hub. Right. So with that I'm done. Yeah. Don't really that much else to really go for. I said a lot of the stuff, a lot of the plans for the streams over the start of the stream. Because I'm be streaming the Minecraft mod tomorrow, more Abysmal Craft, with an actual plan to do something, even though it's going to be a bloody infinite amount of time before I get anywhere. Then on Tuesday, either going to stream World of Tanks, or I'm going to stream RimWorld. Haven't really decided yet, because I'm adding RimWorld to the streaming list, to the games to stream, and I might try out over the week, not over the Monday or the Tuesday, but over one of the other 3 days, around streaming towards Twitch as well, doing a dual stream, which is no idea how the chat's going to work on that one. Might end up having to turn off the YouTube chat and go for the Twitch one, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I'm done there. It's yeah, subscribe to more to know when we're streaming, get the notifications up, because I pretty much do all the streaming here rather than Twitch, because I don't know, it's the Torch doesn't have a Twitch channel, but we've got a YouTube channel. That might change, or I might just start streaming to my one again. Did that before. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I will see you I'll see everyone tomorrow for Abyssal Craft.